Oh boy. Oh boy, everyone. Oh boy, everyone. By the way, if that stream is on, let me know. Because I legit just got cancelled and a lot of people freaking witnessed it right there. That's kind of like what happens when you get cancelled. Ooh. What happened? Oh, no, it's like an AI thing. No, it's an AI thing. So like, there are a lot of like things like where, there are a lot of like videos on YouTube like where like they do some like hardcore protection to the videos, right? And it was apparently one of them. So basically I just got like hardcore copyrighted and I just got freaking deleted from the internet. Which kind of happens a lot of times. I've experienced this so many times myself and I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, yeah, you were cringe, you got cancelled. I mean, that too. I was freaking being cringe and I started talking about Roblox and whatever. That was actually my fault for being that cringe. So yeah, yes, I am cringe and I got cancelled for doing something stupid. And wait, let me just see the donation. This one right here. Wait, I don't know if you are still here, Mouse Con Cafe. Hey man, discovered your channel yesterday when I was feeling very sick. Love your stuff. Thank you so much for the donation, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. And I feel like I didn't read the Schlafriger designer. Sora Burmu, I am. Thank you so much for the donation. LOL Roblox, yes. Yeah, so I got cancelled. Yeah. Where are your two friends, Sora? They have lives. I don't have a life, so that's kind of why I'm here. And I don't know really what to do in this stream because I kind of was gonna go to bed like in 10 minutes, and I still like decided to stream. You know what? Why don't we just like watch Abroad in Japan and wait until like he shows up, because it kind of worked yesterday. Let's do that. Which video do you think will get his attention the most? To tell me, everyone. And if I get deleted again for like watching his stuff, I'm gonna probably I don't know, entirely delete my channel. この時間珍しくない？あ、そう、まあ最近夜にやってるかな。The longest one. Which one? Which one? Which one? How did he get cancelled? Well, I mean, to explain it briefly, I was watching a reaction stream and I freaking got like deleted. I just got copyrighted. My entire existence freaking got deleted. Like, you know, basically it was like I was like that one freaking enemy in like the movie Avengers, and freaking mighty Thor got angry at me and he freaking did like that one thing, boom, and I died. So and by the way, if you guys are like new to my channel, Chris actually showed up like yesterday and he thinks I have a crush on him now. So and I'm still like trying to clear up like that misunderstanding, but I'm not really sure like if he still thinks I have a crush on him or not. Yeah, long story short, it was like I still like don't know how to freaking like actually clear up that misunderstanding. It was no. Yeah, Chris has a new harem. I know, like reporting you now. I'm sorry, like I don't know like how it happened actually. Danny, thank you. They found out Sora's American. Thank you so much for the donation. I wanna be Japanese. So let's see. What is the best way to get his attention? I wanna watch his stuff and get his attention, cause like that worked yesterday. Let's see. Which video? Oh, maybe this video is gonna probably give me attention. His attention. But not. Can you guys like tell me which one? So maybe I can get his attention this way. Back he. Wait, I'm sorry for screaming like that. I'm really sorry. 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 I'm really sorry for screaming like that. Like I'm still like not really used to getting like, you know, donations and stuff, like huge donations. I mean, I'm really sorry for that. Like all the people who are wearing like earphones and like probably like just, you know, watching this stream like on speakers and whatever. I'm really sorry for that. And I know I'm really sorry for that. That was like the weirdest thing ever. I'm really sorry. And let me just see that one. Police Roar Bar. Chris showed up yesterday and I missed it. No, yeah, he actually showed up. Like Chris Abroad in Japan, he showed up in the comments. And yeah, he casually asked me like if I have a crush on him. And I said yes, I think. And Josh Strife, thank you. Hey Sora, since you are going to the US in a couple of months, can you come and stop by New York? No, the East Coast is like freaking far. Because I'm going to West Coast, and I'm actually meeting up with my friends actually. So I don't think I can do that, but I didn't get to stream snipe you in Japan, and I want to do it in the US where I can treat you to a real New York strip steak made by a Japanese guy who speaks little English. That sounds like freaking like everything at one place, and I'm really interested in that. That's like freaking, you know, it's like a YouTuber that plays Roblox but plays like freaking Fortnite and like Call of Duty at the same time, and he freaking speaks on voice chat and sounds like high pitched. Like there's like freaking everything in it, right? That sounds hilarious. I want to do that, but yeah, I don't think I can this time. But thank you so much for the donation. And 5150 Holt, you met Chris. How did you meet him? He showed up in the comment section like yesterday. So was it yesterday or like 2 days ago? I forgot. So I was watching like one of his videos, right? Because like a lot of you guys were like, oh, watch that one video from Chris's channel. Like, it's the best thing ever, yo! And I was like, really? So I watched it, and Chris freaking showed up, and he was like, you have a crush on me? And I remember I said something like, yes, or something. And I was like, no, there's a freaking huge misunderstanding going on. That's not what that is. Like, I know I said yes, and I think you're an awesome person, but no, that's a misunderstanding or something. I don't know, I forgot. Danny, thank you. Sora making more money from streams than videos. Thank you so much for that. I actually do make more on streams, and again, like, this is how much I get on like ad revenue a day. Everyone, like all those people out there who freaking think like YouTubers are rich, and we are not. In my case, at least, I'm not rich. Well, no, I know, it's freaking shocking, right? So like, there's no freaking like YouTube dream. If you do merch, and if you do like, you know, sponsored videos, and if you do like long videos, maybe then it's a different story. But in my case, I don't do any of those, so yeah, that's freaking just real. That's how it works. Oh, Japan's worst scam explained. Yeah, that's what I was watching. Let me actually finish this video then, because I was watching this yesterday, and you know, Chris showed up. If Chris showed up, if he shows up again, I'm gonna probably just ask him to no. なんか8分以上の動画だと収益が上がるの。If you make videos like that are longer than 8 minutes, your ad revenue goes up like freaking high. The difference is like freaking so huge. It's like night and day. It's like, if you make a video that's like only like 10 seconds long, you basically get like $1. But if you make a video that's like longer than like 1 minute, you get like about $5 from it. If you make a video that's longer than like 8 minutes, you get like 20, 30. If it's like longer than 20, then you get like 40. It depends on like how many views you get, but like that's kind of how it is. And in my case, I don't really care about ad revenue. I just want to put out like, that's kind of in my brain, in my head. So what happened to the last stream? Oh, I got cancelled and I got deleted. I freaking just, my whole existence got cancelled from the internet. I mean, this whole thing is like really close to what happens on Twitter, you know, like I said something, you know, tricky and like edgy, which is like, oh, I like to eat ramen, or like I like to eat burgers. And something about that was like probably hurting some people, so like they canceled me, kind of thing. I don't know. And Fjord Denier Bear, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And by the way, it's not really what happened. I mean, it's a long story. It's a long story, but if I have to explain it here, the AI thought I was doing some hardcore like illegal stuff. That happens like on stream, and I just got deleted.
This girl was basically sat like this, but instead...
Actually, not this video, because I don't know like what happens after that. 12 things I hate in Japan. I think I watched it. Inside Tokyo. Oh. Health exam. Why not? Oh, that's a great one, but I don't want to watch it because I was actually an English teacher, and I really don't recommend like freaking you guys to like be an English teacher either. And I know like what he's gonna say. I'm really sorry for screaming like that. I'm really sorry. 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 I'm just really not used to like seeing donations and stuff. So thank you, Josh. SMH, these new fans nowadays are weak. Back in my day, we have read super chat donation words on Sora's streams. Come show your support to Sora and show YouTube that he won't get cancelled anytime soon. Minasan, thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for the kind comment too. I really appreciate it. But like how you put uwu out there, just I don't know how to explain it, but that just basically makes me a Twitch streamer that freaking shows like their cleavage and stuff. Like, should I do that too? Like, is it what I'm doing here? Like, should I just do like one of those like hot tub streams and just like freaking show like a part of my body and say like, oh, if you give me donations, I'll show a part of my body. I don't really think I want to do that myself, but I mean, I just felt like that, and I just had to. I just felt like I had to mention it. Hot tub Sora. By the way, just for your information, I did that. By the way, that time when we had 11. Yeah, I remember that. Like 11 plus $100 donations. It happened. It was like the craziest moment in my life. I think I had to freaking call my mom later. そいつお金持ちですかね。この人はガチのお金持ち。この人結構前からいるんだけど。Why Kyoto's traditional homes are going extinct? Oof. Oof. That's like some straight up like fact right there. You know what though? Wait. Can I react to this video? Like, it's Chris reacting to Japanese people, reacting to Chris, and I react to his video. Oh, that's like the best idea ever to freaking get his attention. My gosh, I just came up with like the best thing ever. God damn. Let's do that. If I get copyrighted for it, and if this stream get like deleted, I don't know, I might actually quit YouTube. 5150 hold, thank you. How have you not collabed with these big names living in Japan, content creators yet? So let me tell you something. So Dogen, I want to say I'm kind of friends with him. So yeah, Dogen, I collabed with him. The anime man, he noticed me. He left comments on stream and on my videos, like 3 times. So I sent him an email and he ghosted me. So that didn't happen. And abroad in Japan, he showed up again. He asked me if I have a crush on him, and I said yes, and it got awkward. That's it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really good at like creeping people away, I guess. And Dogen is kind of like, yeah, it kind of went well with Dogen, honestly. Club with Yabaton. I'm kind of interested in him too, and I said that. I said it like that, but I don't mean it like, oh, I'm interested in him like that way, but like as in, how do I explain it? Taxman, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. You should just come to Trash Taste. Oh, no, I made a video about it, by the way. Here. So, I really wanted to get their attention, so I made this video right around here. Yeah, here, right? Here. Beef with Trash Taste. Like, I was so desperate to get their attention. And Josh Drive, thank you. I just wanted to donate one last time, so my total donation is 420.69. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it, and have a great day. Take care. Cancelled. Yeah, so, anyways, I did this video to get their attention, and it worked. I think Anime Man showed up here in this video. Yeah, see? And he says we can start with a collab with me if you want to. So basically, I left like a simpy comment, right? I basically freaking just like simped for him, and I just left like, oh my gosh, you are so handsome, desu! Something like that, something really cringy. And thank you, Kate Wolf. Hope things get better. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me actually see what I freaking typed here. I basically started my YouTube channel myself because I was strongly influenced by Filthy Frank, PDRs, and the Anime Man. So if I could do a collab, or even if I could just meet you in real life, it would be an honor. I mean, Joy Senpai kakoi desu. That's like the freaking cringiest thing ever. Like, who freaking left this comment? Oh, it was me. Oh, goddamn. P.S. I'm cringy though. Yeah, right. I mean, everybody thinks like I'm cringy, so it's whatever. But yeah, that happened, right? So like, I freaking ruined this opportunity by just like being cringe. I probably just freaking creeped him away or something. Like he left a comment here saying like, oh, we can do a collab, and I did this, and then he never came back. that this is like the funniest thing like that happened on my channel so far. Like he was like, oh, you know what? If you want to collab, yeah, we can just do something, bro. And like I'm like, Joy senpai, kakoi desu. And I got ghosted. But yeah, that was like the best, experience I've ever had with him. Why is Sora cancelled? Oh, I mean, I just was streaming and my stream actually got taken down like on live. So yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about here. You on Insta? No. Schopenhauer, thank you. What's the best cringy way to scare a Japanese girl? Speak English. Like, if you speak English and say, how can I get to the station? Like that one phrase. Like, and people will go like, I don't speak English! And they freaking take out their phone and like search Google Translate and boom. Like that's literally what happens, and I've seen it so many times. It's freaking hilarious. And I'm not even like joking or trolling. Like seriously, if you wanted to scare Japanese people, talk to them in English and say, where is the station? Or how can I get to the station? Like this one phrase always works. It's weird.
What do you think about the recent trend of Japanese YouTubers reacting to your videos?
Yeah, like me, Chris!
Reaction videos? What reaction video? Oh my god.
Yeah, like me! I'm here, watching your video right now. Wait, did I ever actually react to his video? I don't think so. Like, I never made a video about it myself. I mean, I've been doing like a lot of streams where I watch his stuff, but Chris, if you're watching this, I'm reacting to you right now. So yeah, yeah.
What's going on? Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh my god. Wow. So you might have noticed recently, if you watch
Sort of fangirling. I mean, he's my hero, actually.
Videos about Japan, that everyone and their mum has been churning out reaction videos, particularly to a video I made a few years ago called What Not to Do in Japan, with this terrible thumbnail I'm sick to death of seeing. Now, I've never really got the whole reaction video thing. I don't think I've made a single reaction video.
You know, it's bad when they cancel Sora of all people. Not like they could actually cancel someone who deserves it. No, I mean, no. So canceling Sora is like most like freaking. It makes sense though, cause like I would cancel myself too. Like, you know what Sora the Troll does on his channel, right? And thank you, Katazaki. I have arrived. How have you been, Sora? And what's new? Thank you so much for the donation. I was just streaming and my stream just got taken down. But yeah, let me tell you something. Sora the Troll's like one person like everybody should freaking cancel, because like just look at his channel. He does like a lot of cringy stuff and nothing makes sense. Like look at this. Like right here. Like even around here. Like border adjustment. Like what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? This one person right here thinks it's like freaking hilarious to like say like nonsense stuff and like there's an earthquake. There's that too. And like a lot of like freaking F and like B and whatever. This is like literally like watching a high schooler like that thing saying like swear words is like hilarious. So they make videos like where they say like fuck and they upload it to YouTube, but they usually make freaking some like stupid videos and like nobody thinks it's freaking hilarious. So like instead he gets a lot of comments saying like your videos suck, and my channel is literally like that. So yeah, I kind of think I deserve to be cancelled a lot of times. And what happened earlier? Oh no, my stream just got taken down. Let me actually check if I got a strike or not. I'm curious about that. I don't think it was a strike, honestly. I think I just got like taken down. Yeah, it was not a strike. It was not a strike. It was yeah. The AI thought I was basically violating something. And yeah, I basically got deleted from YouTube for a bit. Who reported? It's not like a report thing. It's an AI thing. Like when the AI thinks I'm doing something shady, yeah, AI just freaking takes down like my stuff. Like it happens a lot. It's happened so many times. But in reality, I think I was talking about burgers.
Ever in the 200 videos that I've made, and I guess that's because when it comes to reaction videos, I've always thought, who really wants to watch them? And at the end of is that 3 million views just to watch a person watch another person? This guy is a genius. George Japan. I hope that's his real name, George Japan. Maybe I should rebrand to Chris England. But look at this perplexed expression combined with the...
Should I rename myself like Sora Japan or like Sora Japanese? Do you think like that will freaking make me like the best person ever? Do you think that will make me like Thanos from like Avengers or something? Cause like Sora that show was like the shittiest name ever, right? Like, can I just make myself like a cool person by just doing that? Yes, so Sora the Japanese. I mean, Sora the Japanese is like a different like thing though. But are you Japanese though? I think I'm Japanese, and I can just like show you my passport too. But you know what I'm saying? You're alive. I'm alive. Yeah. Who canceled you? I don't know. The AI just canceled me. The AI thought I was doing something shady, and just my stream got taken down, and I was like, right. So, Sora the dude, that works too. Alright, so guys, like all the people out there, if you speak Japanese, you know like what this ad is about. If you don't speak any Japanese, guess what this ad is about.
それは実績とか多い方が自分じゃ気づけない可能性に出会えるかも。分かってんじゃん。頑張れよ。お前が2人に1人が。
Alright, guess what this ad is about. Banking, pay apps, looking for work, a translator, clueless, money app. It's about an app to look for a job. Insurance? No. So like Japanese people do like a lot of interesting things like when it comes down to like freaking ads, and they are just so confusing. Like nothing really makes sense, right? Like why do they freaking have like this like thing above their heads? It makes really no sense, but that's kind of like how they advertise like Japanese things. Like you might as well freaking like put some like random like panties and whatever like in the ad, because like it's kind of like shocking, right? Like Japanese people really love some shocking value to like things, so that's kind of like what we are doing here. And I don't know, I mean it's still like remarkable, you know what I mean? Does it mean a lot of people use it? Maybe, yeah, maybe it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Word interesting. It's genius. How could I not click on that? Must be blood.
Panties, really? Why do you think Japanese people freaking make a lot of like panty jokes?
Spectacular. Let's have a look then. Before we watch it, let's put it into 1080p. Right?
You know what? I'm gonna freaking put that here on stream, and I'm gonna try to get Chris's attention here. And thank you, Police Rollerby. Thank you. I think you couldn't talk on the subway. You can though, if you want to. I do that too sometimes. Well, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Let me just put that here. Today I'm gonna react to a video. 12 things not to do in Japan. Okay. That's gonna probably get his attention. And if it doesn't work, it's 1 a.m. He's probably sleeping. Wow, I'm the dumbest person ever. Wow, it's not gonna happen? What am I actually doing with my life? Either way, whatever. It might work. He might freaking wake up. You know what? Like, I'm freaking becoming like that one high school girl, like that just like tries to just wait for her crush by just like doing some magical things and go like, oh my gosh, Takashi-kun might notice me today, but he never shows up. Like, I'm doing that right now. I mean, I'm fine being like that girl. I'm a high school girl. What's up, everyone? And Ghost Dunk, thank you. I asked my Japanese teacher, and she said only numbered 6 and 8 on your work rules list are still enforced. Let me actually talk about that then. If you're talking about this, right? Oh, by the way, this video is like currently blowing up like hardcore, as in like hardcore. Like it's blowing up like hardcore, as same as like that one guy who freaking like put some cream on his ass and like showed his ass on YouTube, like straight up. Not probably like him, but yeah. The Nair video, yeah. And wait, 6 and 8, right? Let me actually explain everything then. Cause like the thing about it is here. Do you have ADHD? I don't actually. The thing about it is this is freaking weird because a lot of people like outside of Japan in the comments told me something like, no, it cannot be like this. Like, you know what? You are trolling, right? Because your channel is like literally named Sora Troll. Ha! And then I see a lot of Japanese comments saying like, ah! Like they're freaking crying for help at the same time. And like this contrast was really hilarious to me. Like all the foreigners are just like so like being so optimistic and they're like, no, it cannot be, ah! And Japanese people like, ah! Yeah, it's still like somewhat hilarious. But let me explain like what I meant. Because it's really important, right? So you must handwrite your resume. It is still a thing. It is still a thing. It's definitely still a thing. And no, you still have to do that everywhere though. Like if you like there are so many videos about it too actually. It's not like I'm not the first person to talk about this. It's a well-known problem. Like if you type it and if you like freaking just like bring a copy of that, then people wouldn't hire you. Like it's legit what happens. So I just found your videos either today or yesterday. I don't know what's happening. I'm here for it. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I don't really do great content though, but thank you so much for telling me that. I honestly believe I do shitty stuff on my channel. And this is true, by the way. The reason's like so true. Handwriting is like a judge of character also in Japan. It's kind of like so. Thank you, Ghost Dunk. Oh, I forgot. She said IT jobs is okay to write on PC. Depends. It still depends. It still depends. Like, it depends on like how traditional the company is. If the company is like more open-minded and more like, yeah, whatever is fine, then yeah, it works. And binary 102, 今日何色? What color today? If you mean like my underwear, I don't know. I think it's gray, but yeah, thank you so much for asking me my underwear color. You didn't really say that though. You just literally said like, what color today? That's a trick question. Like if I freaking answer my underwear color, you're gonna probably call me a perv because like you didn't even ask me that. But that's usually what it means. Like when a Japanese person, that's a Japanese yen, comes up to you and says like, what color today? That usually means like he's talking about underwear. So that's kind of what I guess. But anyways, but thank you so much for the donation. And yes, this is still a thing. I had to do that myself too, like obviously. If you do it on PC, people will think like you're weird. Like legit.
今日の会社くっそ暑くねわかるダメだスーツ暑すぎるスーツ脱ぐかはいよ
And this thing is not, yeah, it's, you know, it's not really a thing anymore.
マナー違反でもこいつもスーツ着てないよ俺部長だからさちょっと
It's still, it's not really a thing. Like cool biz, Japanese don't use LinkedIn, right? No, LinkedIn is not a thing in Japan. Like probably 90% of the population don't even know what that is. Maybe 98 more like. So wearing a suit, yeah, it's kind of changing because a lot of people kind of started thinking this is dumb and it's freaking hot. Like even all the people who thought like wearing a suit is cool, they kind of decided it's not cool anymore in summer. So it's not really a thing. But it's still sort of a thing for like old fashioned traditional people. I thought all these rules were you trolling. Are there any Japanese people watching this? 日本人います今これ Wait, let me talk to my Japanese viewers. 日本人いる日本人 Japanese people? Are you a voice actor? Yes, I am. Japanese people? Japanese people, you there? はいはい。寝そうだけどいる Okay, so country mom, I know you are Japanese, like learning like English. So, country mom さん if you watch this video, is this video actually true? Or like, do you think it's a troll? これ本当のことですかそれとも嘘ですか Let me know. What do you think if you watch this video? Because a lot of foreign viewers out there think this is BS. But it's freaking what we know, right? In Japan. It's legit freaking what happens. And look at like all the Japanese people saying like honto, like this, like put that on a Google Translate. No, Japanese work culture is actually toxic. Like it's weird. It's freaking weird. And like, so The reason why I made this video is like, I mean, I really actually never thought people would be shocked about this, because in Japan, it's like, yeah, whatever, it happens. It's like that normal. It's like freaking talking about rice to Japanese people, and Japanese people like, well, you just discovered rice? What the fuck? Or like, you just say something like, you know what pizza is? To like Americans, and Americans go like, wait, you don't know what pizza is? There's freaking Domino Pizza right there, bro. It's kind of like that. So, yeah, to me, it was like really shocking. And thank you, Arthur Pequino. I live in Brazil, and a few years ago, I had a job that had some of those rules. I like not leaving earlier than your boss. Like, yeah, it's still a thing, yeah. This rule is still a thing. I burnt out and quit so fast. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm really happy you quit it, because if you want to work at a Japanese company, it's really toxic. Like, it's not really worth it. 女性と女の人は何が違いますか？女の人の方がなんか丁寧なのか？女性の方がなんか手紙とかなんか文脈的にもっとニュースっぽいね。女の人がもっと会話っぽいというか。無礼者！暑い時でスーツを着る。This by the way, this is more like 女性の方が丁寧。まあ、どっちだろうな。でもなんかわからんね。ちょっとそこら難しいかも。This right here. 会社によるし、最近は強制しないことが多い。理由、スーツを着るの。This right here though, it's changing in Japan. It's changing. It's not exactly like this everywhere anymore. It used to be like this everywhere. So if you actually take off like your suit, people will like think you're a punk or something. But it's not like this anymore. It's changing. And Polish Warbar, thank you. If you get a nice suit, they can be pretty comfortable in hot weather. Super fine, we will actually breathe this really well. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. So, and Kim Jong-nan, thank you. 英語で自己紹介してください。誇張された日本語アクセントで。Please introduce yourself in Japanese English. Hello, I'm Sora. Nice to meet you. I'm 31 years old. And I like to eat ramen. And I'm Japanese. Thank you. Did I do it right? And 5150 hold. Thank you. Isn't death by karoshi? Work to death still common in Japan? It's not really common in Japan. It's not really common. Like, people actually learn to quit their jobs, like, before dying. And MS Crowd 87, the suit rule still applies if you work on Wall Street in the US. Yeah, I heard some of the rules are a thing in the States too, which I think is kind of unfortunate, but... Is wearing suit in Japan as teacher common? Yes.
終わった。帰るか。おいお前、これから飲み会なんだが、来るか。いや、ちょっと今日は飲み会行きたくないんで。はいお前、飲み会に誘われたら行かないとマナー違反。そうだぞ。空気読めや。飲み会も仕事のうちだ。
And by the way, this culture right here is actually everywhere. So... And like, what's really interesting to me is like, this is so common in Japanese, and like when I made this video, it really felt like I was talking about how to spell A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, making this video was like so easy to me, and I didn't even have to think about it, because like it's so natural, like it's so normal to us, right? And like all those Japanese people like still don't get it, like why you guys are freaking going like, what the fuck? Because it makes really no sense to me either. And says Monov, thank you. About the after work drinking party. What if you can't drink because of religion prohibition? You still go to the party and you just don't drink and you stay there. And you have to freaking pay for like other food and stuff. Which is still a BS. You still like have to be there because you gotta keep that harmony, right? Which is weird. Like I went through the same thing myself and I kind of wondered why I had to do that either way. And thank you, Ghost Dunk. Sort of talk about Pawahara though. Pawahara is kind of what happens in any countries. It's not really like what happens only in Japan, honestly. So, but yeah, like see, this Japanese person right here is like, この動画見るまで確かに気にしなかったですね. What that means is like, I actually never cared about it until I saw the video myself. So like, to Japanese people, it's so normal, and what I mentioned in that video is nothing special. Like it's seriously, it's like literally me talking about how to spell A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So
和が崩れる
now you guys are freaking feeling the biggest cultural shock, right? What happened? Why is the title of that? Oh, I was like watching some video and my stream got taken down, like live.
無礼者
飲み会に誘われたら行かなければいけない。
So as to this, you don't have to drink. You just have to be there. Oh, wait, yeah. オンライン飲み会って待って、みんな知ってんのかな Wait. I actually have to, wait. そう。あれめちゃくちゃ面白いよね。Do you guys know online drinking party was freaking actually a thing in Japan? And you had to join it every day? Yeah. No. Dude, hear me out. It was a thing. Yeah, online drinking party. It was forced. Yes. Wait. Should I freaking make a video about it? I forgot. That was the funniest time ever in Japan. No. Wait. So, you guys know? You guys know what that even means? Yeah, wait, guys, you guys will freaking join the weirdest part of Japanese culture, okay? Wait, I never actually thought it's not a thing. Wait, so here, let me show you something freaking hilarious. Like, this is the best thing ever. Alright, so you guys will be the first people to ever discover the dark side of Japan. Like, the actual dark side, not like a, clickbait kind of thing, and that goes like, oh, Japan's got a dark side and you have to pay taxes. It's not like that. This is legit the worst part of like freaking being in Japan. Ready? Online drinking party. Like it's freaking weird, right? So like back in Corona was a thing, and then like when there was like a quarantine and everything, you couldn't leave home at all, right? And Japanese people had to freaking work remotely too. I mean, that makes sense, right? That's like, oh yeah, whatever. But they still like wanted to do drinking party, like so hardcore. So thank you, Levan. Online drinking and just joining Discord VC drunk. It's similar, but it's on Zoom. You have to use your camera, act like you're at a bar. So it's actually a thing, and people freaking did it everywhere, like this. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? You freaking turn on your camera and you just drink and go like, yeah, cheers. It was a thing. I forgot about this. I should have freaking made a video about this actually. And Bakker Haltam, thank you so much for the donation. Take a 5-second deep breath, then exhale and a thumbs up. That's less than 5 seconds, but thank you so much for the donation. No. Like this, yeah, like this. Like, this is actually a skit, but it's something like this. Like, so you couldn't go to a bar or like, any izakayas and whatever. So instead, you freaking all get on Zoom call and drink alcoholic drinks and go like, yeah, cheers, bro. You don't say bro. Yeah, like this. Or like even that. Like, it's the wildest freaking thing Japanese people ever did, and this is like the greatest. Let's actually see what this is like, because this is freaking hilarious. And of course it's like freaking from 3 years ago, right? But this is what happened. Yeah, right there. This is what online drinking party is like, but they are all comedians and they are actually talking about some like, some actual like meaningful stuff, not like freaking some BS or anything. You drink, you talk about random things, and you go like, you know what? Like, our company is gonna get even better if I do this and that. Yeah, it was a thing. That made no sense about it actually. But you guys, did you guys know about this? Depending on like your answers, I might freaking make a video about this. Alright. Let me know, everyone, because I'm really curious. Wow, yeah, online drinking party. Yeah. No, dude, MS Crowd, we did it in LA. It was so lame. Let me tell you something. So like when you say something like, oh, we did it in LA, it's like a one-time thing, right? Like you try it once and you go like, oh, we are not gonna do that anymore. It was actually a thing everybody did everywhere in Japan. It was like the craziest thing ever. It made no sense like at all. I was like, what? And they freaking do it like every week too. I didn't get it. So like, what? But yeah, and thank you, Ghost Dunk. You should do a collab with Kevin's English Room talking about all this kind of stuff. He's like way more popular than me, and he's like actually a lot more like educational. I'm kind of that one like dumb person like who freaking plays like Fortnite every day. So yeah, I don't really think I can do any collab with him. But thank you so much for the donation. Lemao, every week, yes, every week you had to get on a Zoom call and you had to freaking drink your favorite drink and go like, cheers! Woo! Yeah, today's remote work, bro, was so hard. Yeah, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Takashi. Oh yeah, it was hard. They did that like freaking every week. It was like the wildest experience ever. I mean, I didn't do that because I didn't work for a Japanese company back then, because I've been doing like a freelance and stuff forever. But and Alex the Lurker, thank you. Please say online drinking parties are illegal in Japanese, like you do in your videos, you know, bro. オンライン飲み会は違法である。理由、キモいから。Thank you so much for the donation. I think I did it well. And Grand Diggs, thank you. This reminds me of when jazz musician had to find a way to play music together online despite the latency. I mean, that's actually like somewhat like, you know, amazing. Like that's what you call like innovation. That's an amazing thing. Cause like there are more opportunities and like there's like freaking possibility that way, right? But like why do you have to freaking get on Zoom and do this? It makes no sense. Like why do Japanese people freaking want to just like drink with people like at all? Like you can just freaking drink by yourself and just call it a self-drinking party. That's kind of like what people do in 2023 outside of Japan. Like, you know, no friends whatever challenge, or like, oh, I'm so alone, whatever things. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And thank you, Entropy Denied. I'm drinking now out of solidarity. Thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for telling me that. Collectivism culture? Yeah, it's that. It's like in Japan, you have to be with other people or you're a no-lifer. Like that's kind of how it works. And me being myself here makes me a no-lifer as well. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know what I mean?
飲み会に行くことで会社の人と仲良くなれるから。けど実際は揉め事が増えるだ。
So what happens at a drinking party is like legit, like you go to drinking parties, right? And you drink and you get shit-faced. And other people have to freaking take care of you. And then the next day, you'll get scolded. So it's not worth it. Do introverts ever survive in Japan? Introverts are freaking the ones that survive in Japan 100% of the time. Drinking is fun, but not tomorrow, yeah.
だけ。その4。
Thank you, 5150 hold. Does Japan still damage their liver due to how much they drink? I think it depends on the like person. Some people do, some people don't. But thank you so much for the donation. Levan, thank you. Could you do a poll for which is more cringe, drinking alone or drinking online? I mean, drinking online, sure. I mean, Japanese people will freaking vote for like drinking alone, because being alone in Japan is a felony. It's weird. It's not felony, but like that's kind of like how people see it. Like if you're by yourself, you're weird and you don't have a life and you have to fix your life. Like that's kind of how people see it here. So その15年前みたいな髪型犯罪的に見えるぜ。15年前みたいなことをすると浮くんすよ YouTube で。なんかね、覚えてもらいやすいんです。だから多分俺ね、40年後とかにもね、同じことしてて45年前の髪型じゃねって言われてると思う。And thank you. Wait. S? Who gets scolded? What happens at nomikai stays at nomikai. What? Thank you so much for the donation. But I mean, obviously, a lot of you guys freaking think like drinking online's like cringier. And I think I agree with you too. 一生髪型変えない宣言。YouTube にいる限りは同じことすると思う。多分。YouTube やめたら変わるかな。さすがにだって YouTube いるときはね、目立ったもん勝ちだから、本当に。But yes, drinking online is like definitely a lot more cringe and like you shouldn't really do that.
8時か。9時に会社に着けばいいから、 あと40分後に家出るか。電話
By the way, this part right here. I wanted to ask you guys something.
もしもしおい、もう8時だぞ。新入社員のくせに何やってるんだ。でも9時から仕事開始ですよね。はいお前、仕事開始。
Garf, thank you so much for the donation. I feel like drinking online is just an excuse for the executives and bosses to fuel their alcohol addictions without it seeming like an issue. Yeah, I mean, right. But again, like, I don't really know why that even happens and why it's even a thing here, honestly, so. But thank you so much for the donation.
なんで仕事をするために準備がかかるだろう。無礼者。
仕事の1時間前には出社する。会社によっては30
So, for me though, like for any Japanese people, it's normal. And we want to do this actually. Because we want to make sure like we don't, like, we aren't late. 1時間前とか今だけ全然普通よ。全然普通。それは全然普通。でも最低でも30分前とかじゃん。でもこれやばいらしいよ、海外の人って。全然 1時間前とかむしろなんか優しいなみたいな感じよ。So wait, everyone, school, work, whatever. So let's say if it starts at 9, when do you guys show up? 嘘、まだ出会ったこと全然普通。これマジで。And thank you, Niranks YT. Do you play Honkai Star Rail? Thank you so much for the donation. I know about the game. I don't play it, but thank you so much for the donation. 10 minutes before. 9:30. 8:50. 9:15. What? You actually show up late? Dude, if you do that in Japan, you freaking get arrested. I mean, you don't get arrested, but like, that's like an instant fire. Like, you get fired like instantly. Like, goddamn. That's like a felony in Japan. Like, that's like, it's like saying that one name, like Voldemort in Harry Potter. Like, that's shocking, even to me. And see, like, my chat, like, freaking just like lagged out and it died because it was just way too shocking. I'm gonna fix it now. And thank you, Niall Schroeder. Being early at work is not only a Japanese thing. Here in my country, we are usually required to be at least 15 minutes earlier. That's too late though in Japan. At least 30 minutes is like what they say. Like 15's like nothing. But thank you so much for the donation. Like 15's like ooh kind of thing. And thank you, Cabri358. Man, I start work at 9. I come in at 9:50 and spend 45 minutes having breakfast at my desk. So I start work at 10. If you do that, you freaking get fired the next day. I'm actually jealous about you now. Do you get paid for the hour you show up early for? No. So, you know what though? I mean, I thought I know a lot about like what happens outside of Japan, but like I'm freaking finding out like all those like new things myself. And like Japanese people are finding out like what it's like to work outside of Japan too. And like, again, this isn't really anything like freaking new to us. I stated the most obvious thing, right? But this rule right here is actually something like I want to follow. And a lot of Japanese people want to follow this too, because like showing up there like 30 minutes before is like, yeah, it's kind of like we feel safer that way, honestly. So
10分前だったりする。理由
it sucks ass though, I know, but yeah.
仕事の準備に時間がか
遅刻さえしなければ全てセーフだった。それはホワイト。マジでホワイト。
かるから。
ブラック2時間前に来てもう作業開始とか普通にあるからね。だって9時に開始だったら7時に出社とか普通に聞くよ、ブラックは。
もちろんその給
What do you do for 30 minutes? You usually just start working early or like you just wait until like your work starts. It depends on like how bad your company is. At some companies like you have to start working early for free. You don't get paid for it. And at some companies like you just have to freaking wait, like drinking coffee and whatever. It depends. And Polish Roar Bar, thank you. How do Japanese jobs pay? Salary same amount every week, a month, or by the hour, a month, monthly pay. In USA, if you're paid by the hour, showing up early means they have to pay you more. Whereas salary, you'll get paid the same. So like, yeah, monthly pay. So like, nothing's gonna happen. That's kind of why they freaking abuse the system here in Japan. Nova Storm, thank you. At my work, I get there an hour early due to the bus travel being bad. I always get comments from the managers like, why are you in so early? So early. Why are you so early is like something you never hear in Japan. 余裕持って楽しく生きてると思うよな。だって家持ちだし自由業だし。思う。You know what though? This person actually let me pin this comment because like this actually shows like what society we live in Japan. So he or she says like they basically say like, so I feel like Sora's living a great life. Like basically what that means is like Sora's life, he is not that like depressed about his life, right? And because he has a life and he's a freelancer. And this comment right here actually explains like what society we live in. So like if you have a job yourself, like if you don't work for a company, everybody will be like so jealous about you in Japan. Because like if you work without working for a company, if you are like self-hired, that basically means you don't have to deal with like all those like freaking shitty rules, right? So Japanese people will be like, are you a genius? Hire me, please, senpai. You actually get that. Like, because a lot of people actually told me to freaking, like, hire them. And I said no. And they just acted like they were so depressed and I felt bad. But I just said, like, I can't hire you. I'm not that rich. Again, I have to tell you this. There are a lot of, like, new people on my channel. So, like, let me freaking tell you this again. I don't get a lot of, like, ad revenue. This is how much I get a day. Alright, this is the result. I mean, this is the definite proof, okay? $20 a day. That's how much I get from YouTube. Great. I don't make a lot of money. I'm a freelance voice actor and a translator, so I make more doing that. But let me read all the donations now. Wait. Satan, thank you. Bruh. Has Japan ever heard of unions? In my country, Denmark, even high schoolers have a union that would put a stop to all the BS in the school rules vid. Never mind actual work. We do, but still, the BS happens because like whatever you do, like it doesn't matter because I don't know. That's how it is. But thank you so much for the donation. I mean, if the rules are there, it's really hard to change the rules because like a lot of Japanese people like to stick to the traditional way. And there's like this one like mentality where we think that changing the tradition is a bad thing. That's kind of why we have like a lot of like interest in like historical buildings and like amazing, you know, things like that's related to like history in Japan, right? Because like we don't destroy traditions. At the same time, you know what's happening in Japan. So, and I go to bus by school. Thank you, and thank you so much for telling me what you do in your life with your name. I think that's actually smart because like we now know how you go to school. In my country, most people bring breakfast to their office or workplace and start work after breakfast. Well, that's actually freaking that's a dream. That's a dream. You can finish your breakfast? Goddamn, Japanese people freaking skip their breakfast because like they don't have time to eat that. Like breakfast, like eating breakfast is like freaking eating like snacks like candies. Like, you know, kids eating snacks and candies. Like that's really equivalent to that. サラリーマンとかよりはずっとマシな人生。よく言われる。すげえ言われるそれ。確かにそうなんだよなって思っちゃう正直。めちゃくちゃ羨ましがられる友達に。けど。それなりに難しいこともあるけど、まあ日本だからそうだよなってしまうな実際。The history buff, thank you. Has there been any pushback against some of these unpaid labor traditions from Japanese labor unions? What are labor unions like in Japan? I don't really know. Like labor unions don't really work in Japan. Like it's freaking nothing. So like whatever you do, I mean, I don't really know. It's weird, honestly. And again, I don't know much about this because I never worked for a Japanese company, like actually myself, because I knew like it's hardcore to work at a Japanese company. So I've been avoiding Japanese companies myself, so I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. There's been probably a lot of things, but I never went through any of those myself. And thank you, Waver. Can you recommend some locations in Chiba? Makuhari. Makuhari is the best place. But thank you so much for the donation. Yes, thank you. Acha, full-time jobs are all salary here. Thank you so much. And no is one shahiden. All salarymen go to work without shower. I think they take a shower. Not taking a shower in Japan is like a felony. I freaking made a short about it, like short video. Like, if you don't take a shower, and if you freaking just like go outside with it, people will freaking think you are either like Voldemort or like just there's like something about you. Like, you suddenly get like this superpower called smell. Like if you just get outside without taking a shower, right? And people are so sensitive to that in Japan. People don't do this, but people will go like, and you suddenly feel like there's like this space between you and everybody else. So yeah, it's kind of like a felony. So people definitely do take a shower here before leaving. And Neil Schroeder, thank you. I'm not a freelancer, but I work remotely. Whenever someone finds out I'm working from home, they get kind of jealous too. I just find it funny. Yeah, it happens a lot in Japan, especially in my case. I mean, like literally every friend of mine is jealous about me because they have to deal with like all those like rules and like BSs, right? Starlight Angel, thank you. In my country, you can even go smoke or take coffee. A lot of like, this is weird though. In Japan, you can do that. At some companies, like they allow you to like do that too. I don't know if it's still a thing, honestly. And thank you, MS Crowd. I'm literally working from home watching you right now. That sounds like something that doesn't happen in Japan. We have a gut in the US if you work in tech or... Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe if you do that in Japan, you can do that too. I don't know. Well, thank you so much for the donation. And Chicken Nugget, thank you. In Japan, do Burakumin still exist? Yes. And it's still like a big problem. Like Burakumin sabetsu, like Burakumin discrimination, it's still a thing. And thank you, 5150 hold. But hikikomori or NEET don't shower. That's kind of why they never leave their houses, right? So let me get back to what I was talking about, because I really want to clear up some things, because like you guys still think like this freaking like all these rules are BS and not real. There is one, thank you. Is it okay to go to work in Japan wearing perfume? No, don't do that. Don't. Wearing perfume in Japan suddenly makes you like a it's how do I explain it? It just makes you like a monster that has the special skill called perfume smell. It's weird, even though like perfume is like freaking being sold everywhere. But if you use it, it's not banned. But Japanese people think it's weird. いやちょっとならいいんじゃないって言うけど、ほとんどダメよ。ほとんどダメよ。I mean, it's not like illegal. It's not like against the rule or anything. It's like our etiquette. Like you just don't do that. You just instead take a shower like a lot of times. So yeah, you don't do that really here. Police robot, it would be too hard to make happen, but I would love to see you do a hidden camera show where you interview for jobs and be cringy. I don't think I can do that, but thank you so much for the donation, because I don't really want to troll them, right? So, なんで? Wearing perfume is not necessary for work and it smells bad. Because like if you take a shower, then you can basically be that one person who just doesn't smell like at all. And like Asians usually smell less. It's like what I hear from a lot of people, from my friends. They say something like, you know, Asians usually smell less because like that's how genes work apparently. I'm not really sure about that honestly. So yeah, wearing perfume, like using like deodorant is like not really a thing. Instead we take showers a lot. Chicken nugget, thank you. Wait, what about deodorant with a nice smell? We don't use that here. Like seriously, people don't even have that here because we take a lot of showers. And thank you, Neil Schroeder. What if your shampoo has a nice strong scent? People hate that here too. Like people just usually go for the one like that doesn't really smell like anything. There are girls who go for that too. ホワイトカラー系は結構香水してる人いなくて、ホワイトカラーを入れるとね、何でもありだから。だってホワイトカラーってさ、 存在してればね、給料もらえるやん。で、ホワイトカラーは、上流国民だと思った方がいい、本当に。ホワイトカラーで働けることはね、本当天国よ。And S, thank you. Why arrive an hour early without pay? Full-time jobs in Japan are salary. Contract includes set amount of OT pay. You get that whether you work OT or not. It's there for coming early, leaving late. Thank you so much for the donation, but it's that, yeah. 法律事務所で働いていた両親を使っていた。へえ。Oh, yeah. 男だったら会社に入れば長い髪型ができなくなる。But it's the same, like outside of Japan, though. So what he's saying here is like, if you're a guy, you can have long hair. Wait, is it the same outside of Japan, by the way? Wait, I'm curious now. So in Japan, if you work for a Japanese company, like you are supposed to have a like short hair. Is it the same outside of Japan too? I thought it's the same, honestly. Like you have to somewhat like get a haircut. But it's the same thing. Never mind. It's not that different. Sora-san no nagasa out. Yeah, like my length is like no. Like, by the way, if I wanted to work for a Japanese company, if I look like this, as in like this length is like already no. Like instant no. They'll freaking tell me to get a life. And there is one Shahiden, thank you. Troublesome if that person have a smell issue. Yeah. There was like this one kid, like back in school, and his armpit smelled so bad, right? So like, basically that was like his special skill. Everywhere he goes, like people would freaking like try to stay away from him, and it was really interesting how like he had that superpower to push away like all the monsters around him. So he was not bullied because like all the bullies like who wanted to bully him were also intimidated by the smell as well. So like nobody, yeah, it was like IRL like AoE debuff. Yeah, it was like freaking hilarious. So yeah, I guess it was a great thing for him as well. He was never bullied because like nobody could freaking get close to him. So, and LPNG, thank you. I was told by my ex-Japanese colleague that the senior-junior relationship happens a lot. Yes, in office and school. Is it very toxic? How bad is it? I'll make a video about it. It's kind of toxic depending on like what kind of senpai you have. Like if you have like a bad senpai, you literally have to like obey him. Like whatever he says, it's the rule. So thank you, Ghost Dunk. By the way, if you are a foreigner, you are excused from many of these rules. Yes. ね、そうスパチャ多分ねあんま今日稼いでないよ。これ全部40% とか Google に取られるから多分3万とかじゃない？全部で合わせてなんだかんだ言って量は出ない。Anyway、その後
おはようございます。おい、これから朝礼だぞ。早く来いよ。朝礼。
Thank you. I go to bus by school. Sounds like you can get bullied by anything in Japan. No. Actually, let me kind of talk about something. The whole bullying thing is so different here. Yes, this is clickbait. No. I actually got cancelled like last stream. My stream legit got taken down, bro. No. And yeah, I was talking about that, but now we are talking about something different. So, but my stream actually got taken down, and this is like the second stream. It's gone. It's actually gone. But yeah, so in Japan, bullying is like whole different because like so. Wait, bullying. What is bullying? Tell me, everybody. Tell me, like, what is bullying? Tell me. What is bullying like in your country? Hit and punch. Harassing, like how? Punching, yeah. 明日期末テストなのに、いや、勉強した方がいいよ。元先生として言うけど。勉強大変重要 harassment. What kind of harassment though? Actual fights. 仲間そう like see this yeah so like yeah like see this is freaking hilarious. Yeah, like this is exactly what I was waiting for. Japanese comments and like all those like foreign comments. You know what? Alright, here. This is hilarious. All those you guys are saying like punching, getting hit, like harassing, talk shit. You know what? If that's bullying in your country, goddamn. Bullying in Japan is like a whole different. You know what all like those Japanese people like freaking just said out there? Like everybody said the same thing. You know what? You know what they said? You know what those Japanese people said? They said getting ignored. Literally, that's it. Getting ignored. That's bullying. I know! And it's actually a thing. It's freaking hilarious, actually. You know what? I might freaking just make a video about like bullying or something now. No, seriously. That's like the most hardcore bullying in Japan ever. Again, like Japan's like a freaking like place where you have to be with like other people, right? No, dude. You know like how it freaking I want to get ignored. Yeah, right. Like whatever you say, like whatever you say, people will just ignore you, right? Like, and people wouldn't even like talk to you. That's bullying here. Like in the States, for example, bullying is like, bro, you wanna get punched? Psh, psh, psh. Yeah, F you. That's like what bullying is like. Or like freaking something like, yeah, F you. Psh, and freaking put like shove your fingers like up in somebody's ass. And just go like, yeah, why ignoring is bullying? This is nothing. No, like that's kind of interesting, right? But again, being with people in Japan is a must. Our culture is just all about being with other people. So if you're by yourself, you're weird. Like, you don't have friends. Wow, you suck. That's what that is. So what happened exactly? If you're talking about the stream title, my stream just got taken down for watching a video. It's gone from YouTube. So yeah, so I don't know. Like that's bullying in Japan, and if you think bullying exists in Japan, yeah, I guess it does. But the form of like bullying is freaking different. So I don't know, like, and I think it's like a lot better too, honestly, because I know what bullying really is like outside of Japan. Compares to like what happens in Japan, and I know like some hardcore bullying too in Japan. So I mean, all the punching and whatever stuff could happen in Japan, but it happens less. And thank you, Arthur Piqueno. ブラジルのピケノです。僕は初中級レベルの日本語教師だが学習者に空のチャンネルの動画を見せるとブラジル人におかしく見える。日本の職業文化とか社会問題とかおかしいですね。いろんな内容に関する説明ができるのは本当に楽しくて興味増やす飯のがすぐ出てくるらしいです。そして授業がもっと楽しくなりますよ。でも俺のチャンネルってね、多分ね、教育向いてないんだよね。だってさ、ちょっと掘り起こすとすぐにチンチンとかうんちとか出てくるよ。マジで。気をつけてください、本当に。Wouldn't you get arrested for fighting in Japan? You get arrested for fighting like in any countries. No. You get arrested for planning a fight in Japan. Like that's like what's freaking so special about Japan. If you say fight me, bro, and if you say yeah, let's fight, then you get arrested. Like that's the crime of like dueling. And I go to by school, thank you. Physical bullying and mental bully are both bullying. Yes. Thank you so much for the donation. S. Sora's high. Scentless. Antiperspirant. Weak perfume normal. Perfume is not really normal though, still. JP Finance Co. I was strict with dress code. Those were included. Really? His nose is broken. I smell all sorts of mild perfumes on trend. I kinda doubt that, but sure. But thank you so much for the donation. I still kinda doubt that though, honestly. But anyways, let me get back to the video.
何ですか？みんなが仕事前に集まって一人ずつ
Does kancho be considered is kancho considered bullying? Depends. You guys know what kancho is, right? Kancho is like this one thing like where you freaking poke somebody's butt with your fingers like this. Like while screaming, kancho! And I don't think it's considered bullying. It's considered being stupid. I think. And Polish Robot, thank you. Bullying is complicated in the USA. I was big and athletic, so I never once got hit or anything. But I definitely got ignored by most people and only had 1 or 2 friends. If you were small, you'd get hit. Yeah, that's kind of like what bullying in Japan is like. Like, you just don't get invited to, like, freaking, anything. And people just ignore you. Act like you were not even, like, there. That's what bullying is like. Some people might think it's better that way, but Japanese people don't like that. Is racism one form of bully? Racism is not really a thing at school in Japan because everybody is Japanese. But I guess, like, if you're not Japanese and, like, if people try to use that to bully you, yes, it can happen, yeah.
おはようございますって言うんだよ。意味わからないんで行かなくていいですか。はいお前、朝礼。
Make a video on anime character versus normal guy. Yeah, just kind of, trying to mention something without saying like any words. Like, that's kind of like the best way. And that's like the best way to freaking defeating somebody on the internet. Like, I just did the best thing out there. I just defeated one person. God damn. Yeah, that's like the best way to freaking defeat somebody on the internet without even like freaking saying any words. Because if I say something, I might get cancelled or like I might get arrested because like there are freaking so many rules and like different like, things. 最近海外へ向けて日本への不信感を増幅させるのが流行ってるの。これね、俺のチャンネルのスタンスで言うとだけど、これちなみに嫌悪感っていうか当然のことを言ってるだけなんですよ。俺のチャンネルのスタンス感はね。でも正直な話を言うと、YouTube の全体として見て日本を嫌悪感を増やすっていうかね、日本のマイナスポイントを数のためにやる人は多い。現にそれはかなりいる。でそれをやると伸びる傾向にあって、なぜかっていうと、それをやると日本を擁護する外国の人、ウィーブって人たちですねが現れて、そんなことすんなよって揉めるんだよね。でそれをやることによって動画が伸びるからっていうことで、それをやってお金稼ぐ人が多い。でも俺のスタンスはこれね、日本人の人が見ると普通の動画見えるんだよね。逆に別におかしいとこなくないみたいな。でも外国の人が見ると違うのってなるっていう、そのだけの話です。そう、タッチ悪い。いや、でもそれって結構タッチ悪いよ。結構いっぱいいるよ。一人ね、この前ちょっとそのチャンネル見つけたから、こういうようにはならないにしようって思った。And Starlight Angel, thank you. You don't even wear perfume to dates? No, I don't. 普通のことでね。俺はだから悪いこともいいこともね、みんな知っていくべきだと思って、特に日本関係のことで。というのも、なんでかっていうと、これ知るの重要で、なんでかっていうと、日本人は日本のことを完璧な国だって海外の人は思ってほしいんだよ。で俺すごいその気持ちわかんの、俺も。けど、それをすると、海外の人が日本に来て悪いとこに触れた時にすっげーショック受けんの。なんか、どういうことかっていうと、日本完璧な国だと思ったのに、こんなので僕逮捕されるの、うわーっつって。で、国に帰って日本の悪口をブワーって言うのよ。ツイッターとかで。で、それが10年前に流行ったのかな。で、最近はそれをYouTube でやると、視聴者が増えることに気づいた YouTuber がそれをやって、それでお金稼ぎをするっていう形式が出来上がってんだよね、今。それをなる前に、こういうもんだよって先に打っとくのは重要だと俺は思う側の人間。正直。And thank you, Lemon Junkie. This is unrelated to this video, but I like the fact that foreigners have to hold on to their passport because it's no different than having your phone or wallet. The only people offended by it are people who are probably overstaying their welcome. Thank you so much for the donation. I kind of still think that law's like stupid though, because like you get fined for it, right? You get fined for like not carrying like your passport with you. I don't really think that makes sense like at all. Because the thing about it is like, let's say if you're Japanese, like that rule doesn't exist, right? Like if you don't have your ID, then that's like, oh, goddamn, you don't have it. But if you don't have your passport as a foreigner, suddenly you get fined. Like let's say you just wanted to go to a convenience store and like buy drinks and whatever, and you just notice that you don't have a passport with you. And a police officer comes up to you and asks you to show your passport, and if you don't have it, goddamn, you get fined. Like instant illegal, like instant arrest right there. And that right there, yeah, I don't think it makes any sense. And thank you, Arthur Pecchino. 飯のより反応を書くつもりだ。あ、そういうことね。間違いを無視してくれてありがとう。何のことか分かんなかった。ごめん。But thank you so much for the donation. 日本人は繊細だもんね。繊細というかね、これね、どっちもいいことと悪いことどっちもだと思ってて、その日本人が繊細であることは、子犬みたいになる感じだと俺すごい思ってて、子犬って可愛いからさ、みんなファーって集まって、ファー可愛いってするじゃん。あれとすごい似てると思うんだよね。だからみんな海外の人がさ、あ、子犬可愛いっつって日本に来て、はーってやるけど、でも子犬噛みついていくんだよ。子犬もやっぱさ、嫌だから、はーんっつって。で、それが日本なわけ。日本っていう文化にこうやって触れて、あ、かわいい、アニメガールズかわいいっつって触れてきたら、日本の細かいルールとか、闇の部分がバーンって噛みついてきて、それで、こいつ噛んできたってなるのよ。そのギャップをね、取るのは重要だと思う。そうすれば噛みつかれるってことを分かってればさ、もう大丈夫じゃん。こいつ噛んでくるからなってって噛まれたら、あー知ってるってなるやん。けど突然噛まれたら、ツイッターにさらすってなるやん。それが今のことよ。And thank you, S. Rule is either passport or residence card, by the way. I think everybody knows about it, though. Because, like, if you're in Japan, you have a residence card. And if you're not in Japan, then, like, yeah, passport. So, but yeah, anyways. めっちゃわかりやすい例えだ。いや、これ、俺結構みんなに言ってるからね、この話は。本当にその通りだと思う。
ちょっとルールやサービス
I mean, that's kind of like whatever. You can't go home on time. Yeah, that part right here. I mean, I can't explain everything, but yeah. I guess that's it. It's freaking 2 a.m. I really have to go to bed now. So thank you so much for showing up, everybody, on stream. I'm getting off now. I've been kind of just like streaming for a while, and I really have to take a shower and go to bed. So thank you so much. I'm gonna upload something stupid tomorrow too, like a short video. So I'll read the comments for 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. There's so much love, thank you. When next stream? I don't know. Let's see. It's freaking hot outside, so. Next in real life stream. It's really hot outside. Let's see. お風呂まだ入ってない。お風呂入った。日本で外国の会社も同じです。変わりなんもあんまないと思うよ。そうそう、そう、これね、その通りで、期待されてるから同時にってなるんだろうね。でも、叩きまくる人は叩きまくる人でおかしいと思うけどね、俺やっぱり。期待に沿ってってなって驚いてるのはいいと思うけど、たまに行き過ぎる人いるよね。だから最低な国だって飛ぶ人いるけど、あれはあれでまあ視聴者欲しいんだろうなって感想です、私は。だからあんま気にしないようにしてる。How hot is hot? Like, insanely hot. チンチンが小さいです。Why did I read it? When everyone ignores you. Yeah. Do you need your passport? Yes. Nah, it's fine. You can do that. And Kim Jong-un, thank you. 今度動画に出してください。多分それはないとは思いますが、でもありがとうございます。Oof. Celsius like 39. Or around that. キム・ジョンウンだろう。すいません。俺ね、なんとね、運の違いをね、今まで理解できてない可能性があるよ、一回も。不登校児いたし、どう思ってた？どうも思わなかったな。まあ、それもいいかなと思ってた側の人間。てか、羨ましかった。行かなくていいんだって。Do you play Roblox? Asking me if I play Roblox or not with this name right here is the best thing ever, so I'm gonna pin it. When will you stream again? I don't really have a plan. I don't really have like a schedule, so let's see. Marty Lana, thank you. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that. Why did you delete it? We stay up all night for you. You can stay up all night for us. Thank you so much for the donation, Paul. S. Roby. 史上最高の YouTuber 日本の洞察力に感謝 Thank you Greenfaced D Hot Thank you Great channel Try to avoid getting cancelled again Yeah I just have to be careful about like watching some certain like videos and stuff
幸福実現党ではないですね。あんまりなんとか通りとかに属さないようにしてるかな。グループとかに属すのあんま好きじゃないかも。人と過ごすのは好きだし、いろんな人といたいけど、でも特定のグループに属して俺はこのチームメンバーだっていうのが好きではないから、いわゆるグループとか宗教グループとか政治グループとかあんまり属すの好きじゃないかも。政党支持とかもしてない。政党でも単純にだからそのグループに所属してないっていうか、そのグループ団体どこにも属さないというか、これがいいみたいなのしないかも俺。真ん中にいたいんだよな。How old are you? I'm 31 currently. Wait, did I miss something? I didn't miss anything, right? パンツは何色? What color? Gray? Did you know that you look Jamaican? No. Why are you capping Sora? I don't know. What happened? Oh, I was streaming and my stream got taken down. When I go into America in 2 weeks. Aren't you 13? Yes. Say my name. I'll think about it. Anyways, so 3 minutes? I think I read everything. So, not really everything. Yeah, that's kind of like exaggerated. I freaking just like... Yeah, I just told you guys a lie. I might have to freaking make an apology video for saying like I read everything. But yeah, Metiri Magoro. Well, when you compare Japan's work culture to something like DoorDash, now the occasional 250 for 7 miles doesn't seem so bad. Thank you so much for the donation. I agree with you, actually. And thank you, Krolax. How are introverts surviving in Japan with all these social rules? I wouldn't survive there. Everybody is like a introverted here, though. That's... All those rules are kind of for like introverts here, so I don't know. I guess like it basically is better if you're an introvert too. But thank you. And El Tegre, こんばんは、ソラさん。香港からのファンです。うちの友達マイケルに挨拶してもらってもいいですか？マイケルさん、こんにちは。Anyways, I really have to go now, and I gotta take a shower, and some random small short video will be uploaded tomorrow, so look forward to it. It's somewhat really stupid. The difference between Japanese McDonald's and American McDonald's, same. It's just people work, people work at McDonald's are different. So, anyways, bye bye everyone. And this stream will be unlisted because I don't really leave like streams on my channel. It's like a one-time like event kind of thing. So bye bye.